research a school and their racial events that have occurred there, and called Lawrence North, and it is right outside Indianapolis.
And for our first action project, we did the website, which we'll show a little bit later about. But we basically built the website showing a little bit of an overview of what we did with the project and what we found statistic-wise over the events, and some interview stuff for that as well.
For the next action, we decided to write a letter to a state representative, and we're either going to write one to Todd Rokita or Susan Brooks. We haven't decided on that yet.
For our very first action, we did an interview with Brett Krausor, who is the principal of Lawrence North. And then the following is going to be our interview questions that we asked him and his responses.
What were the racist incidents exactly that happened at the sporting events?
From my experiences, as well as those from the parents and teachers, there were a lot of racial slurs and vulgar chants that were said, mostly at the basketball and track events.
Did you ever directly observe any of these incidents?
I myself have observed only a few of these events, and one where there is a parent yelling at a child personally.
What is your reaction to these events?
There was not much that I could do at that exact moment, other than to advise the parents and students, or whoever the leaders of the incidents were, to stop and think about what they were saying. It infuriated me.
What are you doing to change it?
In order to change it, we are trying to raise a lot more awareness to not only racial incidents in sporting events, but also in these schools and the kids' everyday lives.
What is your reaction to the controversy of saying the pledge allegiance in Spanish?
And we actually still haven't had him email us back about that, so that's where our interview questions ended.
Decided to make a website, and you can find it at multiculturalawareness285.weebly.com. And basically it's just explaining what our project is, and it says racism, a school divided, and you can find a quick background. We put a little bit of information on here, and then you can click facts and statistics, and it'll show you a little bit more information about what exactly we're talking about and the events that occurred, and the information that we found from the interview and our other research. And then you can click on About also, and it will just show you a little bit more about what our site that we have made about the project is.
So the goal of our project is to use the events that happened at Lawrence North to kind of raise awareness of the fact that racial issues are still going on in school environments, and that this is still a problem that students are having to deal with today. So we're trying to raise awareness by the website and then the letter to the representative, just to let them know that issues like this are still happening.